So we are in the football playoffs season, and Super Bowl is might be just around the corner. It's coming real soon. Time is flying. So with football, we have a lot to learn through sports, from watching ESPN, from watching sports. So they do a play. Let's say a running back chases after the ball, catches it, and then fumbles it. You know, the only way for them to recover is to let that play go and move on to the next play this quick. It has to be really, really fast. Because if you spend time regretting on what just happened, you miss the next opportunities. Or it could be one of those games like I'm a Jets fan, but I love Tom Brady, who was a Patriot. It doesn't matter. You gotta love the player and the discipline and how good he was. He's the GOAT. Anyway, if you remember that game, you can leave it in the comments if you remember that specific game where it was the last 2 minutes of the game. They were losing big, and then he just kept going on, and then he throws a Hail Mary, and then they win. Last 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes of the game, usually a lot of us would be feeling hopeless. We would wanna, like, oh, it's too late now. We are all the way at the end of the end zone, and then we have to go all the way closer to the goal zone, if that's what it's called, and then make the whole play. And then a lot of us would be hung up on that and not move on. But they developed the skill of moving on and letting go. The power of letting go is amazing. Even the cartoon, what is that cartoon? Frozen. Big song, let it go. You gotta let it go to move on. And you do the next best step. But I feel like it's also synonymous to forgiveness. It could be forgiving yourself, it could be forgiving your other family members, forgiving your friends, forgiving the situation. Just forgiveness. And it's all the Bible tells us to do that. Just forgive and move on. To focus on what is good and what is excellent. In the morning when we wake up, sometimes we wake up with a heavy heart of all the things that we need to do. Oh, like I should have done this the day before. I should have done that. I should have completed this. I should have completed that. But at the end of the day, you wake up the next day and it's morning, and then you haven't done any of those things, and we get caught up on that, and it gives us like a low energy to continue to move on through that day. It makes it so hard to get up in the morning. I don't know if you can relate that, but I get that every now and then, especially with this wintry, like cold weather. It's so hard to get up in the morning. So the importance of just forgiving yourself. Okay, I did that mistake. I missed the opportunity to do this or that. I should just let it go and move on to the next best step, next best things that I could do today. That's the power of letting go. That's the power of forgiveness. Or sometimes with the holidays, we are gathering with more friends. We are running around, we're busy, and then sometimes we clash with like a friend or a family member, and that's okay. That is normal. But being able to deal with that in a healthy way firsthand, and being able to, once it's over, to think about it, ponder about it like a minute or two, and then let it go and move on to the next best thing. The power of letting go and forgiveness is so, so real. And then guess what? When you let go of things, you make yourself free, and you take yourself out from being a victim of the past, victim of the event, victim of the circumstances. When you forgive those who hurt you, you actually let yourself free. You find yourself at more peace with yourself, and the more peace that you have with yourself, you're able to radiate around you. It just trickles on to helping you improve your mood. And I feel like it's also our responsibility to control our moods. Yes, our moods are controllable. It's not something that you just wake up with and you have to deal with it. You can actually change it. And it is our responsibility to change our mood for the better. If you're in a bad mood because you can't let go of things, because you can't forgive somebody, what happens? You are in a dark place, and you are not in a place of giving, you're not in a place of sharing or receiving. And everybody around you feels it. When you're in a bad mood, everybody around you feel it. Your children, your parents, your husband, your wife, your co-workers, your patients, even the people at the supermarket, they feel it. So let's do ourselves a favor, and let's do everybody else a favor, and then be aware of our thoughts and of our emotions and our moods. Like if we feel like we're in a bad mood, stop, breathe, think about all the things that you are blessed with. Be grateful for God, and just remember that it is a journey and that you can control yourself. God has given you free will, and if you have true faith, you would understand and appreciate it. The power of free will. We have the free will to become whoever we want to be. We have the free will to decide, to choose. We can choose to let go, choose to forgive, choose to change our mood, to become our better selves, better versions of ourselves every day. It may not be easy at first, but with practice, hopefully it becomes our go-to notions and beliefs and our go-to strategies to approach a new day. By practicing all these things, we can assure ourselves that we are on our way to ultimate freedom, to the kind of life that we dream and hope and aspire for ourselves, for our children, for our family members, for our friends. And the more we empower ourselves, the more successful we are emotionally, spiritually, and physically. We are able to spread it around. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And it is a good start to let go of the past, things that you find that hurts you or stopping you from your destiny. Forgiving yourself, forgiving everyone around you who makes mistakes. It is all in the Bible. You have to forgive, and because God forgives. Power of appreciating free will to choose, to decide, and ultimately all of these things can help us become the best that we can be each and every day. Life is short and time is going by fast. It is going by fast. And whatever we can do to lead ourselves in the direction to complete fulfillment, that would be the next best step. Let go, forgive, control our emotions and our moods, and focus on the good, focus on the goal, focus on that journey to the Super Bowl, getting that touchdown. Whatever field you are in, you can be the best that you can be. And it's not going to be easy road at times, but it's going to be rewarding at the end. We just got to keep at it. Practice every day, practice letting go. If you made a mistake, ponder about it for a little bit, let it go, move on, and do the next best thing. If somebody hurt you, ponder it a little bit, a minute or two, let it go, forgive, and go on to the next best thing, next best action. If you are in a bad mood because of all the things that's clouding your mind and your brain and your memories, we just gotta use our free will to change our state. And one of the best strategies to do this is to practice gratefulness. You stop, you think about God, give him thanks, give him praise, be sincerely grateful for something or a lot of things. Another strategy that we can do to change our state is to move. If you're sitting, get up, take a walk. If you're walking, stop, sit down, and breathe. So I hope it works for you, as I feel like it's working for me. I love anything that has to do with the science of self, knowing thyself, and what is research is showing, and also knowing that all of these strategies are all in the Bible, found in the Bible, and our guide is the Bible. We just have to slowly get back to it. I'm not an expert of it, so I'm sharing with you my journey. If you have anything to share, please leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and share this channel to your friends and loved ones. And God bless.